Yo, what's going on, fellas? Just decided to start off a little goofy today. What is up, fellas? Ooh. So welcome in. Just got the last few little buttons to click here. We're getting the stream fired up, ready to rock and roll. Don't worry, I barely hurt my neck headbanging there for a second. No big deal. Barely old. Barely old. And we are ready to rock. I think. Boom. There we go. So, shout out to legends up in here. Quick and early. Brian Ack and unofficial Cody Bibb. Legends up in here. What's going on? Dark Angel. Another Phil stream while you're at lunch. Woo! Tony W says, great necro video. Appreciate you. Yeah, this thing, never had it with this Bramble Beast before. And I was like, wow, this thing's great. This thing's great. You have it set up 80% like this. Yeah, the tougher ones are hard to get, you know, because obviously there's not a whole lot of use for the other ones. But Bramble and Beast just saw the vid, says Peter. Yeah. Mosaic Assassin. Brian, get out of here. Get out of here. What's going on, Beaker? Yo. So right now it is actually Stony Tombs, or I mean, not Stony Tombs. What did I just say? What is this place? Tristram. For a couple minutes, but then there's like 3 sick terror zones in a row. There's the pits, and then I know there's Stony Tombs, and in between there, oh yeah, Frigid Highlands, which I mean, like the craziest, sickest one of all time. I don't know about that, but I mean, plus the Bloody Foothills might Sunder Charm in the first second. The first second. At least give me a perfect lightning. Come on. No. I still haven't found a perfect lightning one somehow. Oh, give me a couple quick. This is on players 8 too. I kind of forgot. I was thinking about just turning it down just so I could pay attention a little bit less. Am I right? I feel like paying attention. Not this guy. Mateo, appreciate you, says welcoming good, or hoping good luck here. He wishes on YouTube here. Welcome in, Wicked Ball. Welcome in. Yeah. Your Productions, what's cracking? Yeah, just slapping some demons with this summon necro right here. Dude, this guy Griswold's got a ton of life, so this is gonna be. I'm just curious. I probably, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Players 8 terrorize Grizz. Oh, I should probably put on my bone armor too, huh? Yeah, he'll last forever. Billions of life. Couple billion. Really for the summon necro. These packs are kind of too small and spread out to really be super. That is just a couple minutes. We got 10 more minutes. We'll just hit this area. No big deal. Danielle comes in with that. Yo, Bill, happy holidays. Same to you, my dude. We're gonna set the players 3 just so I don't have to pay attention. It obviously clears it fine, but it's a lot of work. All right. Drop that Tyrell's my main. Dark Angel, I hope so. Hopes aren't super high, but I mean, you don't find it till you find it, am I right? Science. Scientifically proven that you do not find it until you actually find it. Science. Robin said hit the like button and then he switched to the telly. Nice, the TV. Nice. Oh, actually, and you know what? The other day I said that actually only like 5% of people watch my stream on TV. I must have been looking at the wrong analytics or something. I actually went and looked, and it's something like 15 or 17% of people watch my stream on television, which is not strange isn't the word, but I just unexpected, I guess. Like 40, it was like 47% watched on on their phone, and then it was like, I think it was 17 on television, and then there was like 2% on tablet. And then the rest was like PC, I guess. Must have been all that was left, but online everything is players 8? Well, not necessarily. I mean, oh, wait a second. Are you talking about the Terror Zone, Brian? Is that what you're talking about? If not, if you're talking about like making solo games and then, you know, it just joins up and fills up like that, I can kind of see what you're saying. It's all either players 1 or players 8 when you make games. Dragon 7 here for the streamer luck. Oh, I got good luck for everybody. I always find out about all the Teriel's mites and the wisp projectors that everybody's finding all the time. Visuals, welcome in. Yo, yo. I don't know if I amped that guy. I was not paying attention. Typical fill maneuver. I don't know if it went through because chat broke, but Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to everybody. Jonathan R. Happy Christmas, happy holidays, and yeah, Happy New Year's to everybody out there. Coming up here in a couple of days, right? See, today's Friday, so the Lions are going to beat up on those Cowboys tomorrow too. That's going to be exciting. Just whoop them. Oh, I didn't even get it. Oh, Corona right off the bat. And because I was paying such little attention, I did not summon one skeleton with my summon Necro and just cleared the whole Terrorized Tristram. Oopsie. I'll remember next time. I'll remember next time. Yeah, I definitely already have one of those. Don't really need to save up on that, so. Hope you find some GG stuff. Slang Shells says over on Twitch today. Phil, hope you and your family are doing well. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And yes, I definitely agree. Hopefully I do find some good stuff today. Finally pulled the resources to make a stealth. Buffalo fan. Yep. Finally pulled together all the value I had. Put together a stealth. Guess I should, if I have a summon Necro, I should probably summon something. At least a couple. Also, I need to check these once in a while, because you never know. There we go. When I'm going to lose that golem, just in case. Doesn't happen often with this build, but, you know, you come across those cursed archers or something. And obviously, I'm not really watching him at all, so I'll just look up and he's, like, not there. Where'd he go? Another Sunday? Come on! No. Oop, away from those guys. Lacquered plate. Should have been a Tal's armor for me. Started Grizzy! Yeah, at lower house here, players 3 don't only. Yeah, I can just knock him down pretty quick. Robin says, don't have it set up to give you a like on TV. Yeah, I don't even know anything about... I've watched... Yeah, I guess on my TV you can hit the like button. I have watched a few videos. I don't do it very often, though. I usually don't flip on the TV to, like, watch anything unless it's, like... how do I explain it? You know, I'm, like, specifically gonna go watch something, like, with my wife or something, you know? If not, I got monitor, other monitor, so I can watch 2 things that way. Come on. Take out one monster so I can start popping them. Nope. Good thing about Terrorized Trist here incredibly easy. One champion in that whole joint? What's up with that? Which is always my cup of tea. What axe are you using? I have a beast for the summons. So I got a beast axe, and then I have a bramble actually on my mercenary, so that I have that thorns aura with all my summons. So any of them that get hit, they reflect that damage back. Bang, bang, boom. Jordan, sorry I missed you. Getting a little behind in the comments already. Jeez. Typical sweet. Oopsie. Typical sweet Phil stream. Am I right? What am I doing here? I got. Welcome in, Jordan. How much damage the fanaticism add to the mercenary? I have to get out of town before it will activate or whatever. I think. So like 25% essentially. It goes from 1900 to 2500. So it's a 25% damage boost on the mercenary. Pride greater than infinity. Let's the fights begin. I can't remember why. Does Pride have cold damage on it, Saffron? So that could be the reason why. I can't, can't remember for sure off the top of my head. So but I think Pride has cold. No, it does not, says Saffron. Oh yeah. Jinx said Pride has freeze target 3 and it has no ED. So yeah, if it freezes stuff, that's gonna be no bueno. Height shield. There was a Shaco back there on the floor. How far back there are you talking? Potatoes. It might have been last game. Sometimes I get behind in the comments. My bad. But I would have to assume it wasn't unique because everyone would be just blowing me up if I passed a Shaco, a Harlequin's crest, right? Just destroying me. Dark Angel says trying to start a rumble over the infinity. Right. That's Saffron for you. Am I right? Basically boils down to if you want faster initial kill or better corpse explosion. So you think Pride, because really the mercenary gets the first kill almost, I mean usually all the time, right? Oh, I don't think I even had my aura up there. So really it's, I mean, I don't know. What I do know is I know Macro Bio Boy did some testing on that kind of stuff. And what he said was that he didn't think Pride was the way to go. But I didn't test. I know that's what he said. But I will admit, he also said, the pits. He also said that Beast wasn't necessarily the way to go either, technically, based upon different testing. But, or he said Beast and Hoto were like almost a wash in the testing that he did. But it's way cooler to have Beast. I think there might be a playstyle thing there too. I kind of play a lot more like, I don't want to say casually because like I know what I'm doing, but like I'm not like, brow sweating like max efficiency, like I can't miss a click anywhere, you know what I mean? I'm not super, because usually I'm looking over here at you guys at the chat anyways. Field Fate says Pride Iron Golem act like a real Chad Phil. Field Fate. That's not, I'm paraphrasing his thing, but yeah, there's no way I can make an expensive rune word like that with paying attention as little as I do. When am we getting another comment of the week? Those will be like an as they come up type of thing. I haven't had any like really good ones. Just a few that aren't like super like lame offensive. It's more of just people commenting a lot of people assume that content creators don't read any of their comments, and you can kind of tell by the way that they say things. But don't worry about that. Yeah. So there hasn't been anything crazy lately. Or it depends on the mood I'm into. I feel like I did have a few crazy ones. I blocked a few people from the channel the other day, so they must not have been, you know, annoying or something. But wait, we're not. Oh, I didn't get any summons. I keep forgetting to do that. It's my first couple runs on the summon necro, so you gotta cut me some slack, right, fellas? That's good enough. Potato asked, was it unique? Talking about a Shaco dropped earlier. I don't think it was unique. It must have been rare, Potato. But if a Shaco dropped, because trust me, between YouTube and Twitch, the chats would just be roasting me for missing a Shaco if I missed a Shaco right now. Wicked Ball said he likes the white wand. Yeah, that's I did take a gander at some examples of like good white wands, good bases, and then made it. Yeah, that does look pretty cool. I don't know. Like I wouldn't vote against it, you know what I mean? But boy, that's funny. Like the amp damage, like everything even off screen is like amped up way over here. That's what I got a lot of comments in the video about, like, why are you wasting your points boosting up amp damage? And it's like, this stuff, 2 screens away, everything is amped. Like, that's like, every time you cast amp is one time that you can't cast corpse explosion, so. A lot of comments, you know, just, and you know, I asked for people's opinions on stuff, so no big deal about that. I'm just saying. The way I view it. G-Stacks, welcome in. Tyler D, what's going on? What up, what up? Jonathan R. up here a minute ago says, yeah, you're not a complete try-hard. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, yeah. I do kind of try hard, but I can only try so hard, right? What do you guys, some of the regulars maybe let me know. I adjusted some of the volumes to try to get my notifications when like people super chat and stuff to sound better. Is the music and the game volume relative to my voice good, or do you think that the music or the game volume need to be turned down? Just wondering. When I try hard, I die hard. I mean, I die hard all the time, right? Sealed Faith got an almost fully decked out summoner, have a pride lying around, I still won't pull the trigger. Volume's good, upper echelon says, sounds good on G-Stack, so, alright, there we go. Maybe music up like 4%, else good. 4% louder on the music. Jinx says 5% more. Oh, that's really loud. Wait a second, oh, I'm on the wrong scene. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much, Gold Magic Find, for re-upping your Slayership. Ooh. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, Jonathan Ruse, also for 5 gifted Slayerships. That was not a beg for that was not a beg for people to donate stuff, but thank you so much either way. There, I turned the music up 5%. Maybe it was only 3%. Yeah, those notifications sounded way louder than they did before now. Let me see what the other stuff. I think that's alright. By the way, fellas, anyone on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button for me. And can't shout you guys out enough. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, Gold Magic Find. And then 5 huge Slayerships. Jonathan R. Legend. Oh. And then Jordan wants to jump in on the fun too. Thank you so much, my dude. $5 super chat. Ooh. I think the game sound I need a little bit quieter, maybe. Maybe a little bit. So I'll leave it right here for now unless I discover something new, but I'll check the stream afterwards. It's really hard to check the volume mid-stream, you know, so. What? G-Stack?
This is pretty neat.
Did G-Stack's membership thing come through before your $5 super chat that was 2 minutes prior? Nice. But either way, G-Stacks, my God, what a beast legend. Ooh. 30 months. My God. Thank you so much, my dude, for supporting the channel for 30 huge months.
Jordan Teague donated $5 through Super Chat. Gibbs is a beast.
Gibbs is indeed a beast. Yeah, Gibbs been killing it for sure. Oh, all these cichlids over here. Freaking Detroit Lions, let's go. Like number 41 says Gold Magic Find. Nice. Oh, we gotta check that. I always want to find a 6 barb. Ooh, 2 sockets. 1 to find item. 3 to light radius. My God. New Runewords. Yes, Apprentice. So I threw together a beast. If you checked out the video, I made a beast and I made bramble. Just kind of, so I got the bramble on my mercenary. So all of my summons now have a level 20 Thorns aura, reflecting damage back onto them or dealing damage back when they get a hit or whatever. Chickalia says D2 better than D4. Well, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, best game ever made, fellas. Am I right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Still need a 4 for your mercenary. All my characters are 3/4 of the way done. That's all good. You'll get there. Keep plugging away. Keep plugging away, and yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe I should just turn, well, no, it don't matter. I was gonna say maybe I could turn it up, but all I need really to find is the Tyrell's Might, so I don't really care about more rune drop rates or nothing like that. That's what gets me. I need to make sure my my bone armor's up, right? And I think, did my battle orders run out too? They did. I was like not paying attention so much that run's taking too long. Oh, great. You feel any fun plans for New Year's Eve? Not really, Raced. That was a comment from Twitch, by the way. You're bartending. Gotcha. Not anything crazy for me. I think we might go to a friend's house who also has a few kids, and we're just going to hang out with them. And the kids are going to hang out with each other, and yeah, do one of those deals. So, I mean, it's cool, you know? Hanging out with friends, ain't nothing wrong with that. Oops. Did I really miss a Tal's armor? Thanks a lot, chat. Thanks a lot. Let me go ahead. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm gonna double check this. I believe you guys. When 5 people in chat all say, hey, go pick up that Tal's armor, it means I probably missed a Tal's armor. How far back was there? Let me check here. Oh, what? How did I not see that? Wow. So just so everybody can see here, let's go like this. So this is not me right here. This is the video. Here we go, fellas. Here's my face. Look at, see, I'm reading chat. Reading chat. Reading chat. Reading chat and moving. Keep plugging away. Keep plugging away. We'll put it in the video anyways. It's making the video. It's always chat's fault. You guys think that was my fault that I missed that Tal's armor? You guys think that was my fault? Come on. What are you guys thinking? Hey, let me get a drink here. I gotta. He-Ho TV, welcome in, and Skirt Bob, yo, yo, yo. Luckily for me, if that was online, like if I was playing online trying to gather value, I'd be way more upset. I'm just like 2% upset right now because obviously you want to pick up good drops, show them off and stuff. I mean, honestly, on single player, I've probably found, I don't know, 20 Tal's armor or something like that, so. Hitch Rantus. He's claiming it's his fault. He just came in and that's when I missed the armor, so it's all his fault. I'm just joking. Jinx is like, good job, chat. That's your guys' main goal, is to make me miss things, I bet. I want to hop back up here real quick. G-Stacks a minute ago said, I'll be most definitely mostly silent during the stream. Have to take an emergency drive down to Sacramento. Give me a holler if you need me to ban bubbles. All right, G-Stacks. Thanks for just hopping in and lurking anyways. Boy. Okay, let's go ahead and get after it. Let's see if I can miss any more pieces of gear, huh? Oops. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, there we go. I was like hitting the wrong button or something. The thing is that everyone's probably missed some stuff before, but I'm fortunate enough to have, between Twitch and YouTube, 190 of the finest slayers, all to roast me about it. So it's all good. But yeah. I hate how these guys all run away. Real annoying. Real annoying. Only 50 likes, fellas. Come on, boost those things up for me. I didn't put in the little poll. It's crazy how effective it is to put a poll saying, if you hit the like button if you like me, and hit the dislike button if you don't like me, or something like that, or putting in some poll. If you think Diablo 2 is the best game made, hit the like button. Yes, I will. No, I hate Diablo 2. Like, those are the answers. Those polls like that are so effective at getting people to hit the like button. It's insane. Just insane how effective it is. Ben Zam says, yeah, imagine that happening like day 2 of ladder. Yeah. Yeah, that would be much pain. Much pain. Nick Kell says, Happy New Year. Appreciate you. Hopefully you have a good New Year as well. What if that was a Burr rune? I would be much more disappointed. Much more disappointed than a... Cal's armor is sick, for sure. But yeah, considering you only need to find one of them, and after that, it's just like, you know, you don't need any more on single player after one, right? Cody B, geez, you're all about hammering those facial expressions, screenshotting, getting new emotes on Discord. Hold up, let me pull up the Discord real quick and let me see what this emote is. Looks like that Johnny B got, or Johnny B. It's not Cody anymore. Your name's Johnny now. Let me see. I'm pulling it up real quick. Just gonna. I could cut this one real quick. They're not real quick right this second, but yeah, it should be fine. He cut that one right here. Yeah. Ralru, no! Didn't miss it that time, right? All right. Oh.
Jonathan Ruiz donated $2 through Super Chat. Hit the like button right now, everyone.
The biggest thing is I think that lady's voice, I think that's the perfect lady's voice to music ratio. I think I finally got it settled. I think I finally got that settled good. Just had to take a quick bump of allergy medication, not of anything else, guys. Jonathan R, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, you Slayer, and also being a legend, reminding people to hit the like button for me. Thank you so much. Definitely was not any illicit drugs of any kind. It was just allergy medication. I don't have any Coca-Cola around here, Jonathan. No, I don't. So no Coca-Cola. I don't really drink a lot of pop. That's what you were talking about, right? Mm-hmm. Thank you very much for posting a lot of guides on YouTube. You're a lifesaver on my D2 journey, Michael R. Thank you so much, Michael.
Happy New Year, Slayers. Ooh ah, keep slaying.
Ooh ah. Ooh ah, keep slaying. Troy coming in with 22 months of Slayership. Ooh. Thank you so much, Troy. Absolute Slayer. Pepsi is better, says Jonathan R. Yeah, see, exactly. No, I know that all started off as a joke, but all seriousness, let's all get. Oh, I have no summons again. Who needs summons on this build? Let's start getting everybody in a hoopla. I personally don't care either way about Coke or Pepsi, to be honest. Like, I would just as assume get, like, any cola of any kind. Like, I'm sure I've had one before that wasn't great, but I'll get RC Cola. Aldi has this one called Summit Cola, and it's fine. You know, I don't even care. Allergy meds, that's a drug, right? Yeah, I mean, actually it is, so, yeah. Cody B. Can't do this, the sniffer meds, you say? Gotcha. Yeah, I started doing them a little bit ago. It's hit or miss. I feel like in some ways it makes me feel way better, but then also sometimes I'm like, I think this stuff is making me feel way worse. It's like if I use it, I don't have a stuffy nose, but I feel if I do use it too much, I get like tired and like headaches. So it's like, which one's, you know? And if I have a stuffy nose all night, then I'm like snoring like crazy. So that can cause me to have a headache too. But then, like if I take this, you know, so it's like annoying. So Skirt Bob said over on Twitch said he's been watching some of my YouTube videos lately. Great job, keep it up. Thank you so much. Glad you like the vids. You Slayer. Troy said he's gonna spam the new emote every time you get a green diadem. Yeah, I feel like I have some emotes that kind of cover that one already, right? I mean, maybe I could add that one in there. Think about it, because any emotes I add at this point, like any emotes I add, I would need to delete some, unless I got like 500 more channel members. Co-rune, oh! But I don't keep co-runes anymore. Unfortunate thing where I have too many runes, so I don't bother with anything under Lem. Yeah, we're done. Soda pop, what is that? No, it's just, yeah, it's just pop. App. Am I right? App. Trash, what is up all? What's going on? You trash. Pepsi for the win, says Cody B. Cody B. Yeah, my dad was all about Pepsi, but I feel like my dad, the more like thinking about it now that I'm older, I think he just liked whatever products were like associated with people he knew. Because like my parents, they only had Ford vehicles. My grandpa worked for Ford though, so I mean, it kind of makes sense, you know. You could get a family deal or whatever. My dad had a friend who worked for Pepsi, so he liked Pepsi more, you know. Like, I'm like, did you just base it, like, what products you thought were best around who you knew? You know? Oh no, I didn't get to this. Good old Pepsi Paul. That's what we called him. I think that's how we decided. Zach A, what is up? Welcome in. Rune staff, all right. Do it this greater claw, get anything on it? One to mind blast, thank you. Is this ladder? This is single player actually. This is offline single player. I'm doing a holy grail. Oh, I missed to Nick Kell. So I'm doing a holy grail where you try to find every single unique item in the game, and on top of that, you can do it certain ways where you try to get make every single rune word as well. That can be quite the challenge. I don't know if I want to do that part yet, but I need one more item to complete the holy grail here on single player. Materials might. Two monsters, three monsters, not worth my time. We need at least 5 to make it even close to worth. Probably not even worth my time at that, to be honest. Lacquered plate, man. Only if that would roll as a green one, am I right, fellas? Then I could just miss it and not see it. Add an emote that reminds for you guys to spam, so I'll see it real quick and it reminds me that I missed an item. Kind of a funny idea, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. If I had more emote space, I guess I would do it, but quite limited, to be honest. Running the pits, I haven't found that Shrang swing or belt yet, says Gecko. Thanks for the videos, really helps. Appreciate it. Hopefully good luck on finding those. I mean, you can find those a lot of places, almost anywhere in hell, really, right? So best of luck. The wing. The wing is the head, right? I always forget. Yeah, this is claw. Triangle's wing is the head, I think. Yeah, that one's, I think that's the rarest piece, so best of luck though, my dude. Sealed fate. If you're making up ramble, unless you specifically know 100% for a fact you're never going to use it on anything but your mercenary, definitely, if you even have like a tiny bit of like, maybe in the future I'll throw it on my necro or something, just make it in a non-ethereal base. Like the defense, I feel anyways, my opinion, doesn't even make that much of a difference on your mercenary. It makes like a 2% difference, and you like won't even be able to tell or feel the difference. So I would just go ahead and use a non-ethereal base. And whatever, they're not 85 out here, but gotta check the Ogriax though. Ooh, yeah. I kind of just been hitting this pack out here just to get my skeletons super easy and quick, to be honest, before I hop in the pits. But maybe I could just start skipping them. Buddy's Paul's dad worked for Pepsi. Used to live in Sterling Heights, you say? Okay, interesting. Good old Sterling Heights. I know where that is. Mikkel did a grill a couple years ago. Just the items, not Runewords. Zod on single player is just dumb. I had 13 left and my PC died. Yeah, so I got a Zod already. It's not that I have all the runes, but the problem is there's 2 Zod Runewords. So yeah, that makes it real tough. And then there's like, is there three rune words that need cham nowadays? So yeah, that's the struggle. I found 2 chams and a Zod, but boy, getting that second Zod is going to be a problem without some crazy luck. I'm still going to need crazy luck to get that freaking Tyrell's Might here without it taking me 6 years. Can't cube up to a Tyrell's Might. Go to find high runes in single player. LK Trav, something else. It's definitely my go-to for finding runes on single player is 100% lower Kuros. Now usually I would run lower Kuros just to get the first few. Like you can 100% like in a few thousand runs, which sounds like a lot, but and it kind of is. That does take some serious time, but you can guaranteed to get yourself a Vex rune for sure. So you can guaranteed to like make yourself a Heart of the Oak, and usually in that time you can get like an Ohm rune, and you're gonna have more than that too. But I'm talking those 2 specific things: getting a Heart of the Oak, and even more specifically, Call to Arms is so crazy important when you're lower level, or like getting that. I think it's underrated how much the Heart of the Oak or Call to Arms, excuse me, keeps your mercenary alive. I think it's so underrated. Like a lot of people do know it, but I'm just saying like it's underemphasized when telling people like what rune words to make and stuff like that first. Keeping you alive, keeping your mercenary alive, you having more mana, so not running out of mana when you're casting around. So how much MF? It's like 300 something. Guess I'll double check for you real quick, huh? 308. 308 magic fine. Felipe, any news on the update for the new season? Have not heard anything at all. Anything at all. Nothing. Kawuzo said just dropped a 227 MG. MG. I don't know what MG stands for, but 220. Are those good? 7 MG. Magic. Gold. I'm not sure what that is. But they're okay. I don't use many max damage charms and stuff on builds because I generally am always trying to magic find, so I always put magic find charms or skillers. So, and a lot of the melee characters aren't great for like end game magic finding quickly. They're more of like for fun type of builds. So, Jeezy Baby says Last Wish requires 10 high runes. Yeah, that one's gonna be painful to. Takes what, 3 jaws, and then I don't even know what it is, but I think it's 3 jaws in the Last Wish, along with other stuff. So, oh man, I forgot to. All right, well, go back to town. I could do that. Maybe I'll put the scrolls on a hotkey, but I hate having so many hotkeys and I forget what's what, and I hit the wrong key on accident. I kind of get, I don't know. Maybe that's something I just need to get used to. It's putting, 'cause I know you can put your tomb as a hotkey, right? So maybe I should move into 2024 here, huh? Can you repeat the area? I missed it. The area. If you're speaking, Nick, if you're speaking of what area I would farm high runes at, it's lower Kuros for sure. Generally, early on, for single player for getting runes, it's the most guaranteed. Like you could run chaos for like 200 hours and not get a high rune technically, but at LK that like never happens. And not to mention, usually you can get at least a Vex and an Ohm rune pretty quickly. Relatively quickly. Potato said he was watching but wasn't hearing anything. He thought there was something wrong with the stream. He had me muted. That's not me, right? No, microphone's not. Little. Okay, good. Making sure I didn't make a mistake myself here. Unfortunate. 3, 2. What player setting we on? I decided just to put it on players 3. I was farming somewhere else. I was tempted to put this up to higher players count, but the more I think about it, it is terrorized, I guess, but I really only need the Tyrell's Might, and while I believe you can get that while in a high terror zone like this right here, from any monster that there is around here, I think it's like it's so low from the other monsters that it might not be worth it. I don't really know. I haven't investigated the drop odds on terrorized stuff and blah 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 blah, right? Maybe you know what, how about I look at it right after this run? Maybe I can do some quick, like, what are they, quote unquote napkin math, and see, like, you know, what it would be. Maybe for terror zones I should turn it up to 8, like a terrorized pits, but if I'm running non-terrorized, just turn it down to 1 or 3 or something, because I don't care too much about runes, really. I do, but I don't. But let me go ahead and the only thing is, let's see. I'm not too big of a fan of like the drop odds calculator on max roll. I just don't like the way it's set up. I feel like it's set up in like reverse. Let's just go players 3 with the 300 and just see what it is from. Well, we can search the item pop up here, huh? Terrorized. Yeah, so it can come from like any monster. What are just regular? Oh, you can't search by area? Okay, well. Den of Evil, Cold Plains. A little bit. You go away, Ad. Let me look here real quick. Correct. Grip. On the field. Can I just go hits? Oop, jeez. I don't see it. That was a bad idea, apparently. Yeah, I don't. Oh, pit level 1. Okay, here it is. Ooh, 1 in 50. So it can drop from any monster here. Pit level 1 Devilkin. 1 in 15 million. I guess it's a 1 in 600,000. So what does that do if you turn this up to players 7 on single player? Do you have to nothing changed. Oh, no. Okay, so this barely moved from the unique monster, Devilkin, but it moved to 1 in 11, so it went up like 33%. It changed like 33%. So I guess we can leave it right here. So it went 15 to 11. Which sounds like a lot, and it is. Don't get me wrong. But the unique one went from 600. See, this unique one right here, it doesn't change because of how... This is why we always talk about if you're strictly hunting the uniques from the champions, like if it wasn't terrorized, you don't need to change the players count because they drop items every time. But the no drop odd changes enough that it does show. Like if you went to players 1 on this, 1 in 25 million, to 1 in 15 million. That's a huge, that's almost 50% better. But then if you go from 1 or from 3 to 7, which on single player 7 and 8 should be the same, right? So 7's 11 million, 8, see how it didn't change? Because but if you were online, well, it's a long story, I don't want to get into all that right now, but that's a little bit. That is like a 30% change. All right, maybe we'll do it. I'll just have to pay attention a little bit more. When's the ladder start floating? Someone says mid-February. That sounds like a not a bad guess. I heard like end of January, beginning of February, just as a guesstimation from when people looked at when other ones were. But then they did do ladder earlier, but I don't know. So yeah, sometime like beginning of February or in February is probably a good bet. Did I turn this up to 8? I don't think I did I? Or 7, I mean. Yeah, well, we'll be all right. Yeah, I got no skeletons. Bill, how do you kill Diablo if it spawns in a terrorized cows? I can zap them down about to halfway with the lightning bolt. Well, I have videos about that. Snowpro, what's going on? What's up, by the way, Snowpro? I totally got videos about that. Gotta have to look them up. Number 1, there's a rune word. Put it in a pole arm. I don't remember what it is. Malice, I believe. It's an ith rune, an L rune, and an F rune. And keep it in your shared stash at all times. Make it early ladder. Whenever declone spawns, throw that on your mercenary and try to get your mercenary to hit declone. Because the biggest thing about declone is him regenerating his life. It regenerates real fast, shockingly enough. That's going to be the hugest thing. So static him down, and then you can just deal damage to him until he gets taken out eventually. And that it has prevent monster heal on it is a specific thing, is why that works. It works on declone, but it does not work on Ubers, just an FYI. So do that. Every ladder, it's just, it doesn't even matter how much damage that particular polearm does. Just get any 3-socket polearm. Ith LF, call it a day, and then just slap it on your mercenary. You're gonna have to keep like plugging him with potion after potion. Full rejuve, full rejuve, full rejuve. He's gonna miss a lot. But eventually you just need him to land one strike against declone with that weapon, and then boom, he won't heal it. Like, it's something like 150 minutes or something. I don't even know the real number, but he won't heal for like a stupid long amount of time. Gecko said he feels like Terror Zones need more monsters to be worth it. I don't know about that, I guess. The idea of the Terror Zones wasn't to make it some crazy, insane zone, you know what I mean? Like, it was just to be able to get more experience than you normally would, while also being able to farm in other areas you couldn't before sometimes, you know what I mean? And still find the best things in the game. So, I mean, the drop odds, like I said, even though it seems like 1 in 15 million seems like a crazy high number, considering, well, I mean, not super fast. That is for Tyrell's Might, after all. But how many monsters do you think I'm killing per run? 100? Normally, before, when you were hunting for Tyrell's Might, you're killing, in the pits, 7 to 10 champions with a 600,000 drop rate. So, maybe someone could do the math for me, but 600,000. Actually, I could just do the math, huh? Calculator. Full screen. I was kind of thinking this too. This isn't just responding necessarily to that comment, but just because I'm kind of curious too here. Full screen. So 600,000 roughly, and we'll call it an average of, it actually goes up to like 12 or 13. We'll call it an average of 9 champions per run. So on average, it would take you 66,666. Interesting. Runs. How did that really work out that way? To find a Tyrell's Might of the Pits. On an average of getting 9 champions per run. That's a big number. But if it's a Terror Zone, it was on players. That was any players. That was players 1 number or players 8 number. Let's say you're running players 3 pits. So it's 15 million. Divided by 100. How many runs would that be? It would be, so this, by adding the pits being a Terror Zone at players 3 difficulty, it adds, like a 30% better chance of finding Tyrell's Might. Let's say it was, on players 8 difficulty. And I'm just guessing 100 per run. We don't know about, 110,000. So adding more like 38 or something percent better chance. So that's why you end up with better drop odds, but it's not anything like stupid crazy, like Snowcrow says Malice sounds too expensive, to be honest. Maybe, could be. Potato said he got a 251 small charm. What's it worth? I'm not good at online values, I'm gonna be honest, but I don't know that it's really worth that much, because you can even get 451 small charms technically. Pretty rare, obviously. 251s are even rare, but you can even get 451s. So, boy, I need to get the skeleton. If I'm going to do this on players 8, I need to get the skeleton before I come down here, because I need to get more damage output from these guys. So I'll have to remember that. Wow, that's... with just one of them there, I probably should have skipped him at that point, but I was just so slow. Yeah, I need to get like a full allotment of skeletons before I come down here on player 7. Well, that's noted. Frosty said he'd give a Vex for the 251. Okay. I wasn't sure, but there you go. That's a real life person who would pay that much for it. So there you go. Getting a little behind in the comments. Do forgive me. I really am trying to read them while also talking and answering everything, but Kawuzo up here says people seem to forget about other great stuff during LK runs too. It's a good point. Yeah, you can definitely get tons of charms. I know this comment, my apologies, probably from like 5 minutes ago, so do forgive me. I'm trying to just catch up on getting behind here. But yeah, you can get just a ton, all the stuff for crafting, lower runes and stuff, and gems and small charms, and yeah, you get a ton of other good stuff. That's why I recommend doing it like start a single player. Just go hammer that instantly. Put in as much time as you can, get the things you need, and maybe skip it, never do it again, Evil Tyrael, what's going on? Hello, Diablo fans. And once again, yeah, sorry I'm getting to these comments so late. I'm trying to catch up here, so. If you sell a Zod rune, does it spawn Charcy clone? Don't sell a Zod rune, fellas. It's to open wounds on Malice. Prevent monster heal works on declone. Or does prevent... Was I wrong? Does prevent monster heal only not work from your mercenary? Smolps might be right there. Maybe I forgot. Touche. Actually, everything I said before was right, minus the prevent monster heal working from your mercenary. Smolps is correct here. It came back to me now that I realized I was wrong there. But either way, Malice does work for stopping Declone from healing while on the mercenary. But I was wrong about the mechanism. My bad. Don't give me those eyes, Troy. How do you get skill charms on single player fast? Jerry TV, actually. Forget who was mentioning it, but other good things you get from Lower Kurast. You can actually get a ton of skillers from Lower Kurast out of the super chest. Tons of them. There really is no perfect way to get them all fast, so keep that in mind. But you can get a lot of them from Lower Kurast that way. And there's no guarantee on getting specific skillers, obviously. Just for instance, I've been playing for like 2 years on single player now. I've only found three necro summoning grand charms. All have life on them for some reason. But on the other hand, I've found probably into the 20s of fire skillers. Probably in the 20s. So many fire skillers, I just started throwing them out. So Willow says, hope everyone had a great Christmas. I did. Hopefully everyone else did as well. Hopefully. Oh, Jello found some 220 Javas. Ooh, with some fire res on them too. Fire's the one you're looking for. Ethereal. No! They were ethereal. I didn't read the end of the comments. No. Why? Why? That's unfortunate, my man. 43 to life. Let me double check just in case. A lot going on over here. Prevent monster heal does work, says Sphere, but he couldn't get it to proc when he had it on his mercenary. Yeah, that's the part that I was mentioning, that the mercenary misses so many times. Miss. Oh man, my mercenary getting wrecked over here. You gotta, like, and it's hard to tell, hard to impossible to tell when he finally, didn't I see, thought I seen something I wanted to pick up and check, and then, oh, never mind. 381, bro. I seen it was War Fists and then Battle Staff, and I thought it said War Staff. Looking for an obsession base. Come on. Yeah, I'm not sure here with the kill speed difference, and then also it's a little bit less fun. I think I'm going to switch this back to players 3. Just reading chat and slapping demons. I think I'm going to have more fun on just players 3, and and it not being that much different. Oh man, it's already been an hour. What's that whole pit? Man, I spent all of the pits talking and looking at other things. That's one of the things I don't like about Terror Zones. So it's like, oh, the good Terror Zone popped up. I better not do anything. I better not read chat. I better not go to the bathroom, because if I do, I better not go eat dinner right now. I better not go pick my daughter up from school, because I'll miss the Terror Zone unless I do it right now. That's my most hated part of Terror Zone. Most hated. I see what is going on. Good luck in the last 20 hours. Zodrune and Azarath. Nice. Only 2 items remaining for you. Congrats. Wow. Zod and Azarath. Nice. Your daughter can wait, yeah. I mean, that's what the school's for, right? Watching your kids for you when you don't want to watch them yourself. I thought that's the whole purpose of school, right? Just daycare. Oops, did it again. Oh, there's another champion right here too, huh? Good job, Phil. Keep messing on my macro. see. Casey asking about a sacred Rondash that has enhanced damage attack rating. Enhanced damage attack rating, I can't say 100% for sure, but they usually are not in demand. They usually don't have very much value. 15, I thought they could have a really high enhanced damage too. Like I think they can go up to like 60 or something, or I'm not even 100% sure, but I don't think it really has a ton of value, Casey. Echelon said he gets most of the skillers from re-rolling when he's re-rolling Grand Chimes. That is true. Yeah, I kind of stopped re-rolling Grand Chimes, but especially now, it's so easy to get high-level Grand Chimes that can roll with 45 to life. That yeah, with rolling Terror Zone Grand Chimes like that one I picked up a couple runs ago that had 43 life on it. Yeah, I mean that is one way to obtain them. For sure. Yeah, this is just so much easier. I like it. You can read chat and stuff. Slave, yo! Happy New Year's, everybody says. Same to you. Hey kiddos, it's Terror Zone, walk home. Jay's gotta work. Well, that's the thing, yeah. Well, my daughter's not quite old enough to walk home, I don't believe. She's in first grade, so not quite there yet. I think. Who knows? First time being a parent of a little kid here, so maybe if she had other siblings roughly the same age, you could trust them all in a pack, but just by yourself, meh. I was thinking about maybe hitting up some neighborhood kid parents and being like, hey, why don't we is it cool if I have my daughter like walk home with your kids? Because there is some other parents or some other families that have like 2 or 3 kids that all walk home together, but I just feel like, you know, sorry, I just heard my daughter squeal at the top of her lungs, so I was assessing if it mattered or not, but apparently I heard nothing after that, and I can hear the other kid up there, so it must have just been nothing. That's why sometimes you'll get that, you know, as a parent when you're streaming and stuff, and you like hear these noises coming from upstairs where the kids are at, and you're just like, just got here. What did I make? John H. I got a beast. I made a beast, and I made a bramble that I throw on mercenary for the Thorns aura for all my summons. Joshua, welcome in, Slayer. What age do you build your kid their first PC? I mean, I probably won't. I have a daughter, so she's not really into the games like I am. And then the stepson is 18, so he can do that stuff himself if he wanted to. He's got like multiple laptops that people have bought him, like this and that, you know, like over the years. So I do have a PC for my daughter that she uses sometimes, but now she like doesn't even want to use it anymore. I see, says kids these days have tablets, no PCs. Yeah, well, that's the thing, like we don't let her play on a tablet at home, but she plays on a tablet at her grandparents. So after she played on a tablet all the time at her grandparents, now she like comes home and doesn't want to use the computer because it seems boring compared to the tablet. So it's like, and obviously for kids everything is relative, you know. Things that she used to like doing, she doesn't like doing anymore because she's comparing it to how much fun the tablet is. Instead, she'd rather sit around and whine about how bored she is instead of doing something that is 8% less fun than playing on a tablet. So, you know, you guys know how it is. Let me check this. Oh, ethereal, never mind. Some good stuff on her, but that corpse explosion melting the pits. Yeah, it really does too. And this is especially like players 3, or if you're rocking like a P1 pits. And this is terrorized too. This is level 96. So these monsters are level 96. The champions are what, 98, right? Uh-oh, it's that song, fellas. Joshua Medlock, how much MF we got? 308. Sitting at 308. Kids are like a terror zone. Get him, Titch. Get him. Yo, Phil, what is up? Love the new build. Yeah, this thing's pretty sick. I've always kind of liked Summon Necro, just the ease of it, and you know, Necromancers. It's almost like a it's like the Nova Sorceress, right? I don't really have to aim. I just hold down the button and I spin the mouse around my character like this, and stuff happens. Am I right? Spin your mouse and stuff happens. Kids these days, yeah, all the tablets and stuff for sure. Hit Hub says he needs to grind out some of those high runes. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And see, you can see the kill speed and the ease of play with it on players 3 rather than players 7. So, yeah, I would venture to guess with the efficiency difference, honestly, straight up. Farming essentially anything here in the pits with this build is probably better on 3 than 8. More yelling coming from upstairs from the kids. And albeit, remember I said one's 18 and one is 7. It's shocking, I'm gonna be honest. Unity 2, do you use mods or anything for it? No, I don't play with any mods. Snacks, this is a comment from Twitch, by the way. I don't play with any mods on. The only thing you could say remotely like that is I use a macro for saving and exiting, and then selecting my character in held difficulty. But that's just to save my hands some mouse clicks, because you know, from streaming all the time and editing and stuff, my your hands and wrists can really take quite a toll from being on a computer all the time. So I wonder what they're doing up there, because there's like a scream once in a while and then nothing. Usually they'd be running and crying. I gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated, fellas. This build looks elite for Chaos Sanctuary 2. Yeah, it is really good in Chaos Sanctuary hit. That is accurate, in my opinion. Brandon L, what is up? What is going on? Oh. Frigid. I don't know about clearing all of Frigid though. This build's not great at like spam farming one location, because you got to bring up summons. I mean, you don't know till you try, huh? I've done it before, but yeah, I have a feeling something, maybe it's gonna be a lot of skipping certain packs, right? Yeah, there's a lot of three of these, 4 of those out here. El Rune! And an Ogriax. Let's go. 297? Ugh. So that's like being a cruel Ogriax. The other stuff on it, though, not great. But I love finding them Ogriaxes, am I right? 293. Let's see. And Galback's hopping in here checking on me. The boss. Everyone act natural. It's the boss. Oh, there's the quickness mod now. Guys, come on. Hit the like button on a fine Friday. Ooh. I think I'll hang on to that just to go after, maybe after this run, go show off my I have one similar to that, but I think it has like 30 increased attack speed or something crazy on it. I don't really like this area. Like, I mean, I guess there are monsters, but I mean, they do come charging at you, I guess, but one of them archers. Not a big fan. They're just too spread out. Really out here, builds that I've used that are kind of good, I guess. Frenzy Barb works good out here because all the monsters, like I said, they're far apart from each other, and you start running so fast, and the stuff that clears smaller areas, Nova, stuff like that, don't work necessarily as good. But because you're sprinting from pack to pack to pack to pack so fast, like one monster, boom, 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 boom. It, not saying it's some god tier, like better than doing Hammered in the Cast Sanctuary or anything, but yeah, you get me. He's got nuked. No, battle orders didn't run out. I'm not sure what happened. I'm just gonna leave and come back. I'm not gonna run that. I'm not really feeling it. Surrogate said he played a Summon Necro this season, enjoyed it. Agree though. It's best to farm multiple areas to reduce raising skeletons all the time. Yeah, or at least larger areas, like at least the pits, or at least the Chaos Sanctuary, or yeah. You can't like spam farm Pindle or something with it. I mean, you could, but it doesn't really seem worth it. Which I probably almost everybody agrees with, I'm assuming. Yeah, maybe I'll go do some Chaos, huh? Why not? I've been doing a lot of pits. I don't want to do pits. There's a lot of things you could do with this, but three monsters. Skip them. Get out here. Friendly is fun as hell, but it's expensive to gear. I mean, it depends on how godly I guess you're trying to gear it. Yeah. Because I mean, a couple of griefs is just like a couple of high runes. It's not too crazy, and it's real good at that. You can do without Enigma. There's a lot of different things you could throw on it. Throw a treachery on there. But yeah, for the end game, like most slappageness, when you start talking throwing on Last Wish and things like that, or a Breath of the Dying or something, and Fortitude or Enigma, and yeah, you get there. You get up there in pricing, all right? Running Beast, indeed. Yep, for sure. Can be expensive. Yeah. Well, really, you could just run it with a couple of Unbending Wills and a lightsaber. Shaft stop, that's cheap, right? See, it's cheap. Re-MF small charm. Yeah, I mean early on in ladder or something, it can help you boost your magic fine up there a little bit. Gecko, yeah. Cows should be crazy easy. For this build, kinda, yeah, it does work good for cows. What's going on here? Did I not amp on him or something? Yeah, I must not have cast amp on him or something. Wasn't paying attention. Thanks a lot, chat. Thanks a lot. Last Wish, Grief, Enigma, Chammed, Ariad's Face, Faith Bow. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, the Faith. That's one that I didn't do before, so. Good old Faith Bow. Well, just for S's and G's, we got players 3 Diablo. It's gonna take a minute, but that's fine. No, you get over here. See, without the revives, it takes a while. I always do the fight. Fight the while. But with the revives, it's like twice as fast. But I usually don't really worry too much. Like, I even get to skipping Diablo sometimes. A lot of times, actually. Because he can't drop Meteor's Might, right? Best in slot, not even better than most, like, meta caster builds. Yeah, casters are where it's at, am I right? What's the modifier today? I don't even know. Did it come through here? It should be. It's Black Friday, half off everything. So it's another gambling day. I forgot that they do that. Every Friday is the gambling day. Let me go look at. So, want to shout out 135 people between Twitch and YouTube watching today. Thank you guys so much. You legend. We got 200 just on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Hit that like button for me. You don't want Gelback mad at you. Trust me. I'm just joking. She never gets mad. But I'm going to get mad at you. And if you're a true Slayer, you're going to hit the like button on YouTube. Twitch, guys, you don't need to worry about it. Guys, wait for this right here. Wait till I scroll over this Ogre Axe right here. Wait till you see it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just went from 6 to midnight. Look at that thing, guys. A cruel, because regular Cruel's mod goes up to 300. So this is almost a perfect Cruel Ogre Axe of quickness. But on top of that, it's rare. So it's got a little more attack rating, 110% damage to demons on it. Attack rating to demons. Like, guys. Crazy. Now, do I need to keep this other one? Oh, what did I do with it? So yeah, no. Look. It's crazy. This is one of my most proudest finds of all time. Love it. If only it was F and then you could Zod it. Yes, that would be crazy. I think I'm gonna stream for about another 2 more hours. I think for the rest of the 2 hours, we're just gonna stare at this item the whole time and talk about it. I'm just joking. Obviously, Stone Crusher. I wonder what I did with the Shapers. What did I do with that? I know I found it. I got it. It's somewhere. Check this sucker out too. 418% enhanced damage. 418%. It's not socketed at all either. 3 to light radius too. Charseed Schaefer's kept Stone Crusher. Maybe. I've found a couple of Schaefer's now, so it's probably just on. I think I have melee, because melee weapons are so huge. So huge. I probably have a melee weapons too, mule over here. Yeah, melee too. It's gonna be there. Gamble time. Yeah, anyone who loves gambling, hop online. Get to that gambling, am I right? Double held bone hue for those corpse explosion summon druids. 2 to barb skills, 295. Cruel Ogre Maul of the Locust. I mean, that's kind of cool. Boy, the number of Ogre Mauls that I've identified. 320 Matel de Feu. I should up that to a Thunder Maul here pretty soon. Just because. Just for show. There she is. Yeah, this is perfect. Saffron. Zod this, right? Perfect for my Spiritin. Right? Isn't this perfect for the Spiritin? Zodded? Yeah. Spire of Honor. I think, let's see, it's Lance. You upgrade that to a War Pike, right? If I'm not mistaken. Alright, back to farming, actually, huh? Yeah, Matt said there was a in-game message about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I kind of assumed as much. I did scroll up and find it there, but gotta find a build to use that Ogre Axe on. Oh man, I totally could. Slap it on a Whirlwind Barb. Or Ogre Zerker. That's the thing, right? Ogre Axe Zerker. Grab a bunch of skellies before I go in. Fred, yo, what is up? Gambling today again, question mark? Yeah, it sounds like, or pretty much it seems, yeah, every Friday they do the gambling during the 22 Nights of Terror thing. Yeah, we'll take out, there's a lot of monsters right here. So yeah, I don't need this one because I just showed off the God tier one I have the other. The God tier rare Ogre Axe that I've already found. Not Paul's name with. Saffron talking about that spear I pulled up a minute ago. He's like, "Oh my God, Big D." Yeah, that was a Giga Chad spear for a spirit. Am I right? Just picked up a circlet, two skills, 2 open sockets. Don't usually find the 2 open sockets on yellows. I am incredibly bad, Potato, at valuing the circlets specifically. I'm bad at valuing everything online because obviously I've been playing. Values always change, and also that's stuff that I usually don't use. I think that's more like stuff PvPers use, so real bad at valuing that kind of thing. Is it Ogre like Fee Fi Fo Thumb? No, it's a channel joke, Travis. It's just a joke that we do. But yes, it is Ogre. Yes, Ogre. What are they doing up there? These kids. Oh, Sunil says Fury Druid. There you go. There you go. Think they should have gave everybody teleport for a day, not Blizzard. Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with it. They should. I mean, I think that would be, it would go over well. Just for one day to give everyone teleport. Is there some? Oh. You know what's going on here? That's why my mercenary died before. Look at my mercenary's resistances. So there's this glitch, right? there's this glitch in D2R that comes up. So if you come around a monster that has the exact same level conviction aura as your infinity, it permanently applies conviction to your mercenary. Apparently it works on your character as well if you're self-wielding the infinity. It never happened before, so no one knew it existed until they added in Terror Zones. This is a story as I understand it anyways. When they added in Terror Zones, the monster levels bumped up. You see it just came back. When the monster levels bumped up, then all of a sudden monsters could have a high enough level of conviction to have the same as yours or whatever. They never fixed that, right? Has anyone ever heard about that before? Llama did videos about it. That's kind of how I figured out about it. I had seen it before, but I didn't know what was happening. And then he kind of like looked into it and made a video about it, and you know, kind of talked about it. So, but yeah, if you ever notice that your mercenaries like resistances are crazy low, just take your infinity off and put it back on, and you'll be fine. Kermit streaming right now? Did not know that. Brian said static field would be another one that would be cool to have. For everyone to have. Yeah, I mean, any of those just for a day would be cool, right? Just for a day. Obviously, in my opinion, I wouldn't want them to change something like that forever. You know, add a rune word that, you know, gives everyone static for like next to nothing, you know, but whatever. Nullatron coming in with a Twitch Prime sub. Ooh. Thank you for giving me some of Jeff Bezos' money. Thank you so much for supporting the channel with Jeff Bezos' money, my man. Let's see. Yeah, anybody who is asking about infinite gambling, looks like Leroy Sunset typed in a good example up here, so reference that on YouTube there. I'm guessing I might have missed a comment. My apologies, but yeah, you can like infinitely gamble with the keys and an edge bow. I need to put a vote in the chat. If you're sitting in the basement and you can hear kids screaming upstairs, do you sit in the basement until one of them comes down crying and screaming to you? Or do you go upstairs and check on them? I'm not in this situation, but I'm asking for a friend. I mean, the 18-year-old's probably not going to come screaming and crying down. It's going to be the 7-year-old. But, well, I mean, I doubt he would anyway. Stay in the basement and let them learn from experience. Yeah, the only thing is that the one's so much older than the other, so, like, he could pick her up and throw it through the window if he wanted to. He would never do that, I'm just saying. I just heard laughing, so we're good. It must be like tickle attack going on. They gotta learn to solve problems on their own. Yep, we're good. We're good. Oh, hit the wrong button. False alarm. Couple of polling says we shouldn't get involved. Yep, you gotta raise them to solve problems on their own. Exactly. You fellas know what's up. The wisest of slayers. Ooh. It's like y'all are Deckard Cain up in here. All old wise men. I can hear a word here and there. Actually, now. Kind of funny stuff. Upstairs. Lord of the Flies territory. Yeah, I care now. I can't get out. Hilarious. Sammy Caps, what is up? Welcome in. On air light above the door. I have no door where I stream and make videos. It's just stairs coming down from upstairs into an unfinished basement. Over in the corner of the unfinished basement, I have a sheet hanging from the ceiling. I bought some of those $1 clamps from Home Depot, and I clamped the sheet to the rafters in my unfinished basement. And here I am. No door. Jordan said treat it like a self-defense kids video where they show an 8-year-old girl defending herself from a 250-pound guy. Huh. I have not seen that, but that sounds... In practice, I don't know if that would work. Look at him. Get him. Ooh. If I had higher fire res, I could just stand here. Alibaba. She had a gun, says Snowpro, yeah. That'd help. Frosty Too Cold, welcome to Michigan. What is up, fellow Michigander? It's not even that cold out in Michigan, huh? It's like 45 degrees or something. It's like Florida around here. Shorts weather. I had to check my daughter's attitude once because she said I never sided with her. Yeah, kids say that. Man, craziest things. You're always the worst parent, right? Wait, you said I couldn't have candy for breakfast? You're the worst, I hate you. Like, you might not want to act like that, kid. I got you. Yeah, he said he had to find a happy medium instead of playing favorites. Yeah, kids are just wild with... Oh, I didn't get any... No wonder I forgot to get some skellies. They're just wild with... The last thing was like the worst thing that ever happened and stuff. You guys know. You guys know. Show the gear real quick or later. Oni, if you exclamation... gear, I actually put the Nightbot command into the build guide, the whole video that I just put out this morning with all the gear I have, where every skill point's at and everything. You can scroll through that real quick if you wanted to and check out exactly what I got. Crazy, I know, right, fellas? I actually put an exclamation gear in for my full build. I almost feel like a professional now. That was a comment from Twitch, by the way. Me on Twitch. That also works for Twitch and YouTube. Twitch and YouTube. HitHub said it's 62er here. I said Florida, so maybe he means in Florida. He's wearing a jacket. God. It was like low 50s the other day, and my daughter wanted to put shorts on. I was like, I know it's warm, but if the sun goes away, it's gonna feel cold, bitch. So I put some pants on. You can wear a t-shirt, but you're a lunatic. Not hot out. Yeah, we'll come back to those guys. I like to see where this guy's gonna spawn. Rune. Brave Hero Green Leaf. What is going on? Welcome in. Alright, Oni, all good? Yeah, you'll check it out later. Sounds good. Sounds good. Jello must be out gambling some gloves. Says he found some 220s with lightning and fire Javas and 18 to strength. My God. That's the dream right there, fellas. That's the dream. Come on. Here we go. The Venom Lords usually aren't the ones you want your, you know, your people to get first, but... $3010's cold res. Ooh, realized that was coming after me. All right. Heavy bracers, let's see. Ghoul hide, right? Ghoul hide. Damage to undead. Mana leech. Yeah, I mean, if you're specifically farming Pendle or something. They won't let you merge the chats. There are ways to merge the chats, undead, but it's like, I don't know. I guess that's something I'd have to look into if I wanted to. To be honest, on Twitch, Twitch is a lot less active, I guess you could say. There is, of course, a quarter as many people because there's 190 people on YouTube and there's 38 on Twitch. But the Twitch chat's a lot more lurkers, I would call it, I guess, you know. And then there's I know some of those people are YouTube people that have it up on both, so they're just helping me out by like getting my numbers up essentially, which are true legends. Over here? Yeah, that worked. Oh, stone. That's the only one that gets you. Stone skin immune to fire. Stone skin immune to fire. Thought there was a thing where you couldn't show Twitch chats on YouTube or something. Oh boy, if there is, I forgot, I guess. I've seen people doing it, so, which does not mean you're supposed to. I think it was the other way. I think Twitch used to not allow you to show YouTube chats on Twitch, but Twitch has been like opening up to like making things better for creators lately to try to keep people on Twitch. Not 100% positive, but that's what I think. Immune to physical and fire, yeah. They're not usually ever immune to both physical and fire. If they are, I would definitely skip those. Stone skin and immune to fire. I probably, efficiency-wise, I technically probably should skip them, but whatever. I'll just sit there for a second while they take them out. No big deal to me. You can show chats on both. You just can't merge them. You have to keep them separate. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen people streaming on YouTube that had a bot, like putting in the Twitch comments, like, and it would say like, so it would be named like so and so bot or whatever, but then it would say so and so's name parentheses Twitch said this, and it would have it in the YouTube chat. So I think it was just like a bot that would like copy paste whatever someone said on Twitch and put it into the YouTube or something, but I don't know. Oh, Soul, I thought it said Sir for a second. Cody, if you wanted to, you could probably go back and you could get a good snap of me right there, because I went like my eyes got wide for a second because I couldn't. I'm getting old. I think my eyes are going bad on me. Sealed Fate said he just scored some 320s. Nice. Nice. Got him. Oh! Oh! Ah, they're ethereal! Let's go, let's go, let's go. 7,000 let's goes. Now the other pair of these ethereal I have, they rolled really low. So can these roll better? Pipe. They roll up to 70, right? On the poison res? I think the other ones I have are like 52s. But ethereal sandstorm treks are cool. I think this is a bad roll. Can't win them all. I'll have to compare at some point. Thanks a lot, chat. Thanks a lot. Found 5 of those this season. All non-ethereal, yeah. I mean, in the last 2 years of me playing single player, I've found 2 that were ethereal, so that's the second one. We'll compare that to the other ones and just, I don't know, I may just keep one pair that's ethereal, one pair that's not, one pair with higher like a perfect rolled non-ethereal, and one that's ethereal. Saffron, don't laugh at me, come on. Just good merc gear, Bravo Hero says. Well, can't really put ethereal sandstorm treks on your merc. Not in D2 anyways. Undead Arrow says Twitch anymore, basically OnlyFans models for excuse me, promoting other sites. Yeah, I mean, I don't promote my OnlyFans over there. Promote my OnlyFills page over there. A large chunk. I don't care about that. Got these. Our skellies. Yeah, only channel members get access to my OnlyFans page. It's a joke, by the way. Don't become a member just to join my OnlyFans. I did not want that. Dun dun. Bravo, yeah. That's an old joke on the Phil channel. Old joke. What druid build would you recommend for hardcore hell clear? Probably summon. But trying to think. Probably summon. I will upfront tell you I'm not a big hardcore player, so this is kind of speculation on my part, but I would assume summon. You could do it with wind too. I mean, wind would be faster, but you know. It's always nice having those summons blocking everything. Best location for a noob to farm high runes. Character and location. Depends if you're playing online or single player. If you're playing online, I actually find a ton of my runes, like on my way down to the Countess and at the Arcane Sanctuary with like a Nova Sorceress. It could be a function of that's where I farm a lot, because you know online you want to farm up keys, and not to mention you can get things like Istrune and you know, a lot of those mid runes to help you out from the Countess as well. Killing ghost packs and champions on the way down to the Countess, and then like slapping all the large packs out in our Arcane Sanctuary. That was a poor move on my part. Skill issue. Single player, you say. Okay. Single player, you say. So I can't show you and explain it to you all right this second, but there's a place called Lower Kuras, and like look up Lower Kuras like high rune farming guide or something like that. I have one. Dabrunski did one back in the day. Everyone has one, and yeah, that's like the most efficient and most guaranteed way to find high runes on single player. And yeah, Sea Strike over on Twitch asks if I'm on single player. Yep, this is offline single player. Java's on to spam cows. I'm not a big cow fan. Not a big cow fan personally. I mean, to eat, I like eating cows, but good old Hellrack. Do I play online at all? Occasionally. I play for a couple weeks after reset most of the time. What is Lower Kuras? Yeah, good call, Jordan. I don't know. Imagine if they allowed more gear on Merc, belts, boots, stuff like that. Leroy says, yeah, a lot of the mods went that route. So you can put boots and yeah, belts and stuff, rings on mercenaries and stuff. Oopsie. I wanted to chug that potion. Really. Seems like all these cool builds need burr runes. It depends what you can rock this same build right here on players 3 difficulty with, you don't need this, you don't need a beast, you don't even need infinity bramble, like you don't need that stuff. You can still do this in here. It'll be a little bit slower, it's gonna be more annoying. I have a couple different videos on summon necro actually, because actually I had a ton of comments like on this video like, oh my gosh, all these content creators make their videos with like 30 burr runes you need just to play them. And I'm like, check my channel, boys. I have a mega budget build guide for a summon necro. I have a regular build guide for a summon necro. I have the god tier summon necro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I have 625 videos on my channel. Like, I've done all these build guides. Like, check the, I literally, and this isn't directed towards you, by the way. I'm just like going off on a tangent here. But, I have a literal playlist on my channel, budget build guides. So if you ever think like, man, I don't want to just see build guides of super expensive builds, check that sucker out. I got Frenzy Barb, I got sorceresses under there. I've got all different kinds of stuff. I don't know necessarily how many I have under there, actually. I don't know if there's... Maybe there's not like a crazy ton, if there's 10 or 20 of them or something, but somewhere in there. Won't be happy till I have another 625 build guides. Well, they're not all build guides, that's for sure. I don't even think if people just made stuff up, if there would be 625 builds in Diablo 2. Like variations. I guess like every build, like a budget, a mid-range, and a god tier version of like everything. Fireball sorceress, Hydra sorceress, Meteor sorceress, Ice Blast sorceress, budget build guide, fantasy football build guide. There you go. GeoGuessr build guide. Oh, guys. This is a niche topic, real quick, for some of the channel legends that are watching me all the time. So I was studying the other day for fun. I was studying European bollards. So I have, for sure, 100%. I have the Poland bollard memorized for sure. The only problem is a lot of them. I got pretty good at the Russian, which I know is kind of like not really Europe necessarily, but Russian bollard I can understand separate, because you can fall into some traps where, like, is this Sweden? Is this Russia? I don't know. So Cody B, there, that's like the perfect title. You ain't wrong. Budget poison dagger sorcerer's build guide clears hell. Rex P8TZ easy. Yeah, that's how you gotta do it. I mean, the only thing that I can tell you about titles like that is that you literally make like 25% more money when you have a title like that, because people won't watch them unless they say things like that. If you do something like budget fireball build that works pretty good, nobody watches it. No one. They don't want a build that works pretty good. They want a cheap build that wrecks everything, you know? Is Bollard studying for identifying a location with a Google map pick? Yeah, Leroy. So talking about this game GeoGuessr, I'll play on stream from time to time because I just like it. I enjoy it. It's fun. But yeah, so yeah, it takes a random location from Google Maps, plugs you into it, and you have to figure out where in the world you are. And whoever's closer gets more points, and this and that. You know, there's a few different game variations and stuff. Game is nasty. Just awesome. I don't want to go play it right now, huh? But then like 150 people would leave. I'll just play it tonight, no big deal. Maybe I'll do a secret, top secret GeoGuessr stream last night. Trevorin, if you exclamation build, I just put out a video this morning, full build guide. So if you want to check it out now or later, you can exclamation build guide. I'll give you a link to it. Full build, you know, all the gear. That was a comment from Twitch, by the way. What did I say? Oh, if you want to see literally everything. I could shoot you some basics, though. Obviously, I guess I have Enigma. My weapon I have is a beast. Some stuff like that. You find all your gear single player. Oh, here, right? No, this is all completely solo self-found on single player. I do occasionally, if I'm doing some like wacky build, sometimes I'll hero edit in a character. Like I'll go on here, the hero editor online, and build the character out, and I'll do like hey, check out this build type of thing. But for this account or whatever, those don't commingle. Everything I use for my drop highlight videos when I'm farming and stuff, or I'm streaming with, is all solo self-found. Oh, I stick over on Twitch that he found a cold skiller 44 to life. Crazy. It's crazy. Hit hub up a minute ago. Maggot layer farming build guide. There you go. I mean, that was actually a thing. I remember when I first started Project Diablo 2, when that first came out. Maggot layer was god tier farming location for combustion sorceress. They made like it essentially shot fireballs out like a nova, and whenever they hit something, they exploded and killed everything, so you could hit monsters with like 25 fireballs simultaneously. But yeah. Jordan said he would stay if I switched over to GeoGuessr. Maybe right at the end of stream or something, I could switch over to GeoGuessr for like 20 minutes or something. Maybe. We'll see. Or I could just stream. Oh, I only have 4 summons this whole time. What a dummy. Or I could just maybe do another stream later, huh? I don't think we have nothing going on today. Whoa! That was a dumb teleport right there. Snow Pro said he would stay if I switched over to the Twitch meta. I wonder if you could do one of those streams on YouTube. The new Twitch meta streams. Where the girls pretend to be naked, but really they're just wearing a tube top, and then they put a black bar on the screen over top of their boobies. Which they're like, we can't police it. We've tried, it doesn't work, so we'll just give up. Ex-Gnosis Snow Pro. Well, you think, I mean, how would they police that though, right? You think they got an algorithm that detects, I don't know, what type of clothes you're wearing or something? Who knows with Google? Who knows with Google? Ischi says, heck yeah, Phil, I want to see everything. Talking about me if I play GeoGuessr or something. Jordan V up here says Skyrim GeoGuessr. So what, it would be GeoGuessr, but it would plug you into Skyrim in a random spot and you'd have to guess where you were? Probably would be better at regular GeoGuessr. Ooh, John H said he's doing solo self-found, but he's hell maggot layer right now. Yeah, here's what I'll tell you about that. Get yourself a telly staff, perhaps even get yourself multiple telly staffs. So if you run out of charges, or a Nature's Puzzler, if you already have found one of those, and just teleport through the entire thing. Don't even try, and then don't even kill anything. You don't have to kill the giant maggot at the end or nothing. Just telly. Just telly till you get to the chest, open the chest, grab the staff, save and exit instantly. Straight up. Ooh, that felt like weird teleport. Handsome Phil in a kiddie pool. Yeah, that'd break YouTube right there. Snowbro says, I find it hilarious they instantly ban Boogie when he went on stream naked using his gut to censor his naked bits. Well, I feel like I heard about that. I didn't see a uncensored version of it. It was like recensored. I think it was like Asmongold was watching it, so his editors re-censored it to make sure he was covered. But I think you could actually see like his junk hanging down. Like it wasn't really. Like I said, I didn't see the uncensored thing, but they were acting like you could just see his junk hanging down. Like when he was moving around some, I don't know for sure. Don't know for sure. See that guy superimpose his head on top of a chick. I don't know if it's necessarily the same one, but I seen a guy that was wearing a like silicone woman bodysuit and was doing that. I did see that. Johnny said, yeah, I've been try to save the tele staff because of the repair cost, but this is worth skipping. Yeah, definitely as you play through, saving armors and stuff and selling them for gold. Maggot layer is 100% one that you want to teleport through. 100. 100. A lot of people like Asmongold. And I kind of like watching his Asmongold. He's just, the stuff he says is just kind of funny because it's so ridiculous, and like, I can't speak for everybody, but I don't want to offend anybody either, but he's such a disgusting person that it's like funny that he really exists, you know, to me. And the stuff he says, I'm just like, oh, sometimes I'm just like, oh my god. Some of the stuff he actually says is kind of smart, but he is just really strange and stuff. I don't know. It's, I don't know how he lives the way he does, but each their own, am I right? Each their own. Funny that he really exists. Has been in a nutshell, says Saffron. Yeah, kinda. Like, you might think it's like an act, but like, I don't believe it is. No one could be as committed to acting that way if they were acting, so. He's a bit like a character. Yeah, he does kind of seem like a character, yes. That was a comment from Twitch from M4 Trio. He does seem like he's a character, yeah. But I think he really is like that, though. So. No! Alex sold his Geeds on accident. Ah! You hear a lot of those stories over the gambling time, huh? Bill, greater than $2 steak guy. Well, I am quite a bit of a $2 steak connoisseur myself. But I don't hardly ever buy steaks though, so I probably, people like Asmon because gamer in general are nerdy white dudes that relate to him. You probably don't play WoW. Yeah, no, I don't play WoW, no. That's what I'm kind of not a super crazy hardcore like gamer dude, right? I'm kind of just a guy that likes Diablo 2 that started making Diablo 2 videos, and you know, oopsie. You know, that's kind of what happened. Jordan said he tried it back when his brother were young and asked him to play. Talking about WoW. Maybe I missed part of the conversation too, so. Who is this again? Nerdbot, what do you necessarily, we were talking about Asmon real quick here. Some people were asking like, why do you even like him? And I was like, I don't know, it's just entertaining, you know, and the way he acts and stuff. So I think that's, you might have hopped in halfway through that conversation. Zet says, Ja Rune incoming. Another comment from Twitch. I do also, by the way, I dual stream Twitch and YouTube. Anyone who is unaware. So I do try to shout out, you know, where they're coming from. But Juckleberry, yeah, this is 100% the build I just posted on YouTube for sure. Yeah. I don't know if it's a perfect analogy. Jordan says Asmon, so he sounds like he's the Tucker Carlson of gaming. I don't think that's really an apt comparison, but I mean, I wouldn't be fully against. I mean, he's super popular, and I don't know. Really, for the most part, the things Asmon does and say aren't really controversial at all. But he just like, I mean, if you've ever seen any of his videos and stuff, he's just a complete slob, you know, like he keeps, you know, anytime people come over and they'll turn his streaming camera to the side or something, and there'll be like 40 old like Taco Bell cups like with this much Dr. Pepper in it, and there's like a bunch of mold growing on top of the Dr. Pepper inside the cup because they've been sitting there for like 4 months, literally. And things like along those lines. Yeah, that's a skill issue right there. I got a little... You guys seen that? I made some improper teleports there because I was not locked in. That was great. That was wild. Saffron said he thinks he cleaned up recently. Yeah, maybe. Could be. Leroy said he made a cheesesteak leftover prime rib for Christmas. Epic. Ain't no $2 steak. Yeah, I usually just always use really cheap steak. I'm just not a big steak kind of guy. Like once a year I'll go out to a restaurant and get a steak, but I just don't like steak cooked the way that steaks are cooked, you know what I mean? Just not my thing. Plus the price. Boy. Oh, knife. Oh! The price is a big thing, too. Like, to be perfectly honest, eating a burger or eating, like, a steak, I don't even know if I would say for sure I'd rather have a steak, to be perfectly honest. Not a big fan. I mean, I guess I had a steak, like, on my birthday, like, a few months back, and it was pretty good, I guess. It was good. I mean, I get it because it's good. I don't know. I think it's overrated, to be honest. Ever have Wagyu? Oh, well, no. If I'm talking about normal steaks being too expensive, I haven't had a $250 Wagyu. I mean, I'll watch Guga do crazy experiments with Wagyu or something, but I don't do it myself. Not a big meat fan. No, Zet here, I do eat meat all the time. It's just steak. Just a hunk of meat. I don't know. It's fine. It's good. I mean, I don't know. It's just, yeah. It's not a huge fan. It's good, guys. Great. I probably just lost 40 subscribers. See you guys. Thanks for subscribing for a while. Sorry you have to leave. Talking about the Asmon conversation we're having just a little bit ago. Chocoberry says he'll never understand. Just not wanting to understand, not wanting to clean, but when it makes that much money, why not just have someone clean for you? A good point. Good point. When you're making, I mean, I'm not going to fully speculate, but I'd have to imagine there's 0% chance he makes less than 6 figures. He's probably making into the 7 figures. I would speculate. At least a mil, I would guess. And yeah, why wouldn't you just pay someone to clean for you? I don't know. Clawinator, yo, what's going on? What is up? You ever watch hockey, Mike? Not anymore, no. It's just not. I canceled my cable a while back, and hockey to watch. It's like soccer on ice, you know. It's just not that exciting. I used to watch hockey all the time back in the day, but I kind of grew out of it, I guess. So. Guga Steak's doing some crazy stuff. Yeah, they're kind of crazy, kind of funny, you know, the stuff they're doing. So that's why I do like watching Guga. Sunil prefers brisket over steak. Oh yeah, like stuff that's like slow cooked like that. I would much rather have brisket than steak too, actually. Sneer. Yo, welcome in. What's up? Nodbot on Twitch says steaks. Don't want to start a full-blown rage fest of people raging about steaks, but he says that steak is just a hunk of half-flavored flesh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there can be some huge brawls in chat about steak. I already know that, so we're not going to go too crazy on it, but yeah, I wonder, because obviously, like, oh, all right, I had to look there for a second. It's the 5 NATO fellas. So, unfortunately, Armageddon and Hunger, not great skills to come along with it. Hit recovery? I mean, hit recovery is cool. Baby cold res, poison length reduced. So, it is a 5 NATO. The other stuff is a little meh. Level 30 required, though. That's kind of neat. Kind of neat. Nice. Cool. Cool. Bawinator, what do you think of this 5 NATO? Let me know. Too bad not online. Ah. Has been making 30K a day, Saffron said. He said it multiple times on stream. Gotcha. 30K a day. What's that math to? I didn't leave my calculator out. Calculator. So 30,000 times 365. That's the same thing I make. Oh boy. Anyone who didn't want to math it out, that's $11 million a year. Man, I need to be messier. Awesome sauce, you say. Nice. Yeah, Bawinator loves that 5 NATO. That's my sister, by the way, who was unaware of that. Look him up on Social Blade. Nah, I'll take your word on it, Trash. I'll take your word on it. That does sound like a very high number for a streamer to make, though, 11 mil, but I mean, he does have that computer company too, which I'm gonna be honest, he probably, yeah, no light radius act, yeah, to throw that 5 NATO out. He probably doesn't make very much from that computer company. Like, a lot of times companies like that, low profit margin, first of all, on computer, what do you even call those things? Builders or whatever. But also, you got to put so much money back into the company to like grow or try to grow. So it's like tough. You know, he probably doesn't make hardly anything on that at the moment. Swamped on the Key over on Twitch saying, yeah, soccer is, or I mean, hockey is turning on the soccer on ice, but not back in the day when the Wings had probies roaming around taking heads off, right? Haha. Go Probert, let's go. Yeah, back in the day when it was like, oh, so and so just slashed Fedorov. Oh, here comes so and so on, or here comes, you know, Kosher onto the ice, and he's probably gonna start a fight. Oh, there it goes. He's starting the fight. Like they knew it was coming already. Those are the glory days. Yeah, that's back when I used to watch hockey. It's like UFC on ice, right? Maybe not, but. Saffron says that the 30K a day is just from Twitch. Oh, so he probably makes like 20 mil then from all his YouTube videos and stuff. Dude, I need to find something like that. How he has his editors just like, I don't know. I wouldn't even know the first thing about going about that though. But get an editor to just like clip things from my stream and upload them on some channel like that. I wouldn't even know about how to find someone to do that though. Like I get so many offers for like this company to edit for me and this and that, like, but I've heard of so many people getting scammed. I'm like so scared of like even like emailing them people back. The Sorelli throwing down. Yeah, he was known to, right? Randall said, yeah, that joke about that same I make if you move the decimal point 6 places to the left. Probably 7, actually. $1. Saffron, the people editing for Asmon on YouTube are top class. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny stuff, for sure. And it's hilarious, too, how they... I love how they do it, too. He must have just told them and just, like, do whatever you want to. You roast me, make fun of me all you want or whatever, because they literally just make videos completely roasted him. They edit the videos to make it look like he's doing, like, super, like... you know, like things you know are fake, but like, oh my gosh, it's just so funny. And they make videos about him like going bald and stuff all the time, and that's almost the funniest part of the whole watching Asmon's videos is his editors just roasting him. Plus, too, I want to figure out how they get that they have like an AI David Attenborough voice that is so perfect, spot on, so spot on. Bravo said he doesn't even want to think of ever streaming. The idea of someone doing their best to ruin my life just because I exist. Yeah. You can kind of get that having an online persona, right? So I get you. It is kind of annoying, but you just kind of get over it, I guess. A Wicked Ball on Twitch said he heard that PewDiePie, I don't know if you heard him say that or if you've seen it somewhere, 40 mil a year on Twitch. I want to make 40 mil a year. Boy, if I can make 1 mil, that'd be so sick. If I made 1 mil, I wouldn't like never work again for sure, but if I made like 10 mil, just go golfing all the time and work out all the time, so sick. Asmon involved is based on a true story. That's funny. Oh, I didn't get any skeletons again. Oopsie. Summon Necro goes a little bit slower when you don't summon anything. Let's always come into Phil's chat and just say bald like they do with Asmon. Well, it's different when you come in and say that someone's bald when they shave their head. It's different when, I mean, I'm not saying it's good to make fun of somebody for this, but yeah, when they're joking around or roasting somebody for not shaving their head when they're pretty much bald, right? Because for me, it's like, you know, you're like, bald, and it's like, yeah? So you're telling me you have eyes. Thank you. Street Sweeper said I gotta fire up that only printers page. I do need to fire up that printer YouTube page. 24/7 365 live stream of my printer. Oh, another Ogre Axe. Let's go. You know what's crazy? I can't believe I'm probably going to jinx myself. Nah, maybe I shouldn't say it. Ah, whatever. I don't believe in jinxes. I haven't died, and my Iron Golem hasn't died at all today. Not once. Haven't lost a single Iron Golem. You know who has an incredible editing? Dr. Disrespect. I don't know if he is making his videos or if someone else is. Oh, there's no way someone that big is editing their own videos. There's no way, Jokal. That was a comment from Twitch, by the way. I don't know. I've tried to watch, because he's huge, so I mean, I tried watching some of his stuff before. I don't like Dr. Disrespect. Fine, but I don't like that whole. I don't like his persona or whatever. Like, I don't know. That's just me though. Thought to see a personal preference type of situation there. Huh? Check if the crystal sword is ethereal. I have no use for a crystal sword. Or was it like a rare one? Oh, this rare one. Yeah, I could, I guess. Whatever. Nope. Yeah, I thought you were talking about just the socketed one. But yeah, a lot of times I just overlook. It's one of those things I overlooked. A lot of rare stuff like that. But I find 4-socketed 4 assists, huh? I got 2 here. I mean, I guess I don't need to keep 12,000 of them. Hopefully, stays alive. Oh, gotta stretch a little bit. I did push day. A little incline bench at the gym, so I'm a little hot. Oh no. Sealed Fate said he made a bramble. 16 thorns. 40 on the poison. Sorry to hear that, my man. That's alright. It'll still work good. See, Bravo, I think you're talking about Dr. Disrespect. Said he's like 6'7". Bullies his editors. Yeah, I do know he's like 6'5" or something, I thought, but so yeah, a little bit taller than I am, huh? I'm only 6'3". Double up to a phase blade, talking about that crystal sword earlier. SG says, yeah, I do know, I've heard about that. I haven't really, never found one. I've never even seen one, to be honest, but I've heard about that kind of thing before. But one of those things, it would be cool, but I don't know if you'd even ever use it over a grief, huh? Bravo said, disrespect's huge, but he's also a prick. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if that's, I think that's just his persona, or like, I don't even know. Maybe, I think that's the part of his persona I don't like. He's such an a-hole all the time. It's just not my thing, huh? Okay. 100 poison damage, 4 magic find. I don't know, because 4 magic find's a little lower than I'd usually want to ever have on here. Do people even use the 100 poisons anymore? Not to mention having them magic find. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Found a Zod. What do I do with a Zod? At Tomb Reaver? I mean, there's a few different things. Depends what you want, I guess. You could Zod like an ethereal area space or something. You could make a Breath of the Dying. You can make an Obsession Staff. You could Ethereal Shaft Stop. You could Zod, I guess. I mean, I would probably make a Breath of the Dying personally, or an Obsession. Yeah, the biggest thing with Zod, it's like so rare that like you almost don't want to use it when you get one. And none of the things you use it for are really a huge help, but they're like a little help. So then it's hard to decide what to really do with it. That's my problem I always have. Zod the F up pause for a smiter. There you go. There you go. Save the poison for a rabies druid, you say? Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever use a rabies druid, to be honest. Just seems kind of slow, you know what I mean? But even without revives, it's still kind of chunking down, especially still chunking down. 3 uniques, kind of neat. It's Galback IRL, everybody. She's right there. Hey, no, doesn't exist. She's like the AI voice in that movie. Rabies a niche build for sure. Yeah, poison damage in general just works too slow. I don't know that I would ever like try to actually use it. You know, if it's always, oh, it's a ton of damage, 100,000 damage, but then it's over like a bunch of seconds, right? Let me go drop the stuff off at town first real quick. Oh yeah, Pentagram says, yeah, Poison Creeper. Yeah, Act 1 of normal, you can wreck with Poison Creeper. Just walk through Act 1 of normal. That is true, even Player's Aid, but yeah, past that, yeah. Moxie said, saw the latest video. What's going on, Phil? The Moxie. Yeah, that's the build I'm using right now, so. Yeah. Bravo says, in their opinion, Zod is one of those things that is pointlessly rare. It's like a Leaf Fairy? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. I'm probably a dummy and I'm reading that completely wrong. I don't know what that means, but yeah, it's not completely useless, but yeah, for how rare it is, it's not It's painfully rare, especially for how useful it is for sure. This is hardcore ass Phoenix Mash. It is not. No, no, no. Not a big fan of hardcore play. Myself. Not a fan. What up, Phil? Biglet over on Twitch. Did you cave and craft a pride? Seen a ton of auras. No, I made a beast. I just put out a video about it. You can check it out, Biglet. But yeah, I made a beast, the full everything I got, and I made I always forget the armor. Bramble. So I have thorns. But yeah, I have thorns. I have the insight, meditation, the beast. So fanaticism. I got a might merc. Yeah, and I got Infinity on too, but that kind of goes for the other monsters, right? But where'd the skeletons go? I'm assuming that was accidental spam there, Moxie. I did already answer your question, by the way. What about it? Yeah, I see it. Camera, I told you, the camera's pointing this way. It's not pointing over there. Daughter's asked me some questions. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago when the camera pointed that direction. Or like a year ago, I changed it to this way. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop spamming the same comment there, Moxie. Just, you know. Appreciate it. Where was I? I must have forgot to hit one of these over here, I'm guessing, huh? Get your lights taken down, Trash asked. I did. I did get them taken down. Day after Christmas, went out there and took them down like a curmudgeon or whatever. What's the word? But I was just like, man, it's like 50 degrees out. I just want to get these down. I don't know if it's gonna snow 2 feet in like a day. Like, I have to get these things down and over with and done with. Not to mention, I didn't feel like spending like 15 bucks a day running these lights anyways anymore. So, humbug. There you go. A humbug. Don't Merc Auras top out at 2. I don't know what you necessarily mean by that. I don't think so. Wicked Ball said he took his lights down already. See the Conviction Aura's going. Got the Might you can see flying around, obviously. What's the Thorns is like the little, it's like a gold one in the middle. Right? So. Druid's next. No, what was I gonna do next? Oh, I think I was just gonna do a standard lightning sorceress because I haven't done a regular standard lightning in a long time. Marcus says, how do I reset a map? If you don't like your map, like let's say you're trying to get a perfect lower cross map or something like that, all you have to do is take that character, go to Nightmare or normal difficulty, and then go back to Hell, and the map will be reset. So there's not like a great efficient way to like map reset button type of thing, but you just have to go to Nightmare, come back to Hell, and it'll be a different map, and you check it real quick, and then, you know, yeah, like that. A budget summon necromancer. If you want to see how to do something like that, I've done, you know, I mentioned it earlier. I got a summon budget necro build guide. I got a mid-range summon necro build. So you can check those out. Fire fleece, fellas, let's go. Let's go. Gladbane. There's one you could zot if it was ethereal, am I right? Hit recovery, damage reduced by 20, magic damage cannot be frozen. Lots of great stuff there. Lots of great stuff. How about assassin builds? Ah, good one, Vladimir. Good one. You know I don't like that stuff. Let's take Gladbane. I've already got some. What do these roll to? Are those good rolls? I don't know what rolls on this stuff necessarily. So D2R, Gladbane. Let me check here. Super quick. 1496 defense it can go up to. Let's see. Damage reduced goes to 20 and magic damage goes to 20. So that's a good roll. That's a pretty good roll. Kind of sort of, because you use that for like the technically if you literally want to make your sorceress immortal, right? So yeah, the max damage reduction. I don't know. That might be one of those items that I just perpetually throw out and I never keep. I'm gonna be honest. So maybe I'll hang out of that. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna need this, or I'm like, oh, rabble, I already got it, and then I just end up never having one. How long am I gonna go today? Probably not a crazy much longer. So I've been on for 2 3/4 2 hours 45 minutes now. Pretty standard fill amount of time. But we'll see. I'm not sure what's going on. Have to talk to Gail back to see what's up. Randall said he thought he read that somewhere that the Merc can only have 2 active auras at a time. Yeah, I don't know. Never heard that. Maybe like maybe you're saying the mercenary can only have 2 auras actively on him at a time. I mean, I can see 3 right here, so you can literally see 3 or 4. Like I don't remember what all the auras look like, so. James said he got a Crown of Ages, Griffins, and Jai yesterday with the buffed Terror Zone thing. Interesting. Congrats on that one. Nice. Walter, what's up? What's up? Only got 10 skeletons. Wasn't paying attention. Shocker, I know, right? First time ever. What could D2 introduce to make things feel fresh like Terror Zone? I don't know. I'm not a great person to ask for that. Most people call me anti-change guy because I don't want them to add things in. Because a lot of times, you know, not a lot, but some of the stuff they add in, I'm not really a big fan of. So, but that's just me. Just me. Am I right, fellas? I know everybody else would love good things or love like more things added in and stuff like that, but I'm just not really there at this point for me. No gambling today. MTG Gaming Bob. No, I don't really have any purpose to gamble online. That doesn't do anything for me. There's nothing online that I want to gamble for, and nothing for me there. Got to complete this Holy Grail. Ooh. Guess I could make the 16,250 second gambling video for YouTube that's been made in the last month, but that's not really my thing either. Congrats on the Wisp, Paladin. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was about a month ago now. I finally somehow was just elusive to me. Yeah, thank you. Oop. I think I was just rocking around with my call to arms on. Imagine that. Start drinking. It'll help the wisp drop. Did I find that during a Saturday night drinking stream or something? I can't remember for sure. Yup. Yeah, I don't pick up lums anymore. Not too many of them. I already know that question was gonna come, so. DV from the ice toad himself. Ooh. Bless Phil and its many wives. Nope, just one wife. Just one. Tell the ice toad I don't need to be blessed with many wives. I already have the best one of them all, am I right? Well, I guess all you guys probably say your wives are the best. But I mean it, my wife is the best. Hell back. He needs to bless me with many dollars. What he needs to do. Many millions of dollars. Mark said his dream was to be this good. Well, just keep plugging away, you'll get there. Yeah, I can see that, Mark. Yeah. Hope you had a good Christmas, Dead Rabbit. Thank you very much. Hopefully you did as well. Hopefully. Yeah, add one new character idea. Let's go. The only reason I would want them to change anything about the game is because most people don't have the same opinion as me about not changing things, and they get super excited when new things happen. So, and it's always fun to have the community excited. More people come back to the game. There's more people playing. There's more excitement. More people watch Diablo 2 videos. So that's like the only reason. Like in general, I could keep playing D2 and have a great time, but it's all those other reasons why I would say maybe adding stuff to the game would be cool. Anything worth imbuing. You could do gloves or boots. A lot of times people will use that imbue quest on a playthrough, hoping to get some like walk run boots with some hit recovery, like a couple resistances or something like that. Later game, there is some stuff, like a lot of people do diadems. I don't even bother with it, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just saying you can. I've heard stories of people getting good stuff using the imbue quest, but I don't think it's really a big deal. Like it's so uncommon that I don't even bother doing it anymore, to be honest. I've heard diadems, I've heard gloves. Usually I would use the imbue quest on a playthrough and just do some boots and hope I get some good rare boots. Or maybe some gloves, or maybe a belt or something, just to help me on the playthrough before I find anything, you know? Tyler says druid pelts. Okay, so there you go. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind. Never didn't think about it. Wicked said trying to think of what I should do for my wife for her 25th anniversary coming up. Yeah, it's tough. Don't even bother trying to ask me. gifts and stuff like that. My God, I can't. The worst. Can't do it. Why do I need to buy a gift? Isn't having me as a husband gift enough? I wanted to say that joke so bad. Couldn't stop. Couldn't help myself. There we go. Diamonds always work. True story, right? Always work. Can't go wrong with a few $1,000s spent. How good the gift is directly correlated to how much it costs. Facts. DV says, nobody finds 2 Mang songs in a day. Except your boy Phil. Yeah, that was wild. Like 20 minutes apart from each other, 2 Mang songs lessons. That's pretty wild. And that was my 3rd one in like a week. I had found one in a what, Nova Sorceress, I think? When I was rocking Nova Sorceress, I found one, so. Hey, lock me in. Nobody puts Phil in a cage. What? Look at this Giga Chad. Ooh, Wicked Plumber, my God. Thank you so much, you absolute legend. Ooh. My goodness. This guy. As always, thank you so much. My guy, my man. Supporting the channel. Gifting 20 Slayers. The wonderful gift of a Slayership. Ooh. Man. Crazy, crazy. Thank you so much, Legend Wicked Plumber. Spam those Wicked Plumber emotes on YouTube, my mens. My mens. Love to see it. Especially if you just got gifted a membership. Make sure you spam those wicked, those evil plumber emotes. The wickedest of plumbers. Evil Mario. You guys, there we go. Gotta get them bundled up a little bit better. Gift in German means poison. Well, we'll keep speaking English then. Oh, speaking of words that mean other things in other languages, so thanks to GeoGuessr, I found out how to say speed bump in Swedish, I think, or Norwegian maybe. I think maybe it's in Norway. So in Norway, the word fart means speed bump. Just so you guys know. Oh yeah. In Swedish, farthinder means speed bump in Swedish. Facts. Oh man. Oh, fart means speed. Okay. Checks out. Yeah. Okay. Some people correcting me on my mistake here. I knew it had something to do with speed bump, though, so I was half right. Maybe? Moxie says play D2 on your anniversary. That should go over great. That should go over real great. Cody, I still love that emote. The one where I'm like, ooh, and then Cody clipped me out of context so it looks like I'm smooching or something. It looks so stupid. Oh, I do love that one. I love it. Ooh. might packs. I was gonna say he must be extra strong, aura enchanted, stone skin, immune to fire. Boy, a lot of stuff. Wicked Ball says, yeah, she would love that. Jennifer X up here said I started a Nova Sorceress just so I could farm keys faster for my Paladin. Yeah, that's a great strategy, by the way. Great strategy there. Gen X. James said you disabled it so other people could get the gifted memberships. Well, I guess that's kind of you. You disabled getting gifted memberships. Interesting. Gauntlets, there we go. Oh, I got too much stuff in here. I gotta remember to stop at my stash, man. Phil can't remember nothing. You know what I gotta add up at the top here? I need to add one, maybe because I changed the font to this. It's Guitar Hero font, so it's like skinnier font. I gotta scoot these over a little bit. Add one in that gifted memberships. I need to add in a gifted memberships one if I can. Sometimes the hardest part is me figuring out how to do it, to be perfectly honest. Ah. How does one receive Titan's Revenge? Sounds like you're just getting unlucky there, Sup Lordo. Yeah, I mean, Nightmare Mephisto should definitely drop Titans. I think you could even get Titans from, like, Nightmare and Darl even? I thought. Could be wrong there, but I would say if you haven't gotten it there, I would just say do Hell and Darl or something so you can get even better gear, but or Hell Mephisto. Depends on how good you can do, I guess. Hopefully you're farming with a sorceress, that is, too. Twitch hype train record was beaten today. Exciting. Exciting stuff there. Farming with a Javazon. Yeah, that's... Ooh, boy. Farming with a Javazon. I can take forever. I mean, you might even be better off... Yeah, I don't know. That's tough farming the bosses like that with the Javazon. I'm not even sure. You might even be better off... I mean, are you playing online, Lordo? I guess so. Gegamoja found a Cham Soul Cell found today. What to do with it? Oof, nice, a Cham. Tough one, yeah. You're offline. Ooh, okay. I mean, I would essentially recommend starting a sorceress and playing through with that, and then farming with that character, to be perfectly honest. a budget sorceress with teleport is just so much better. Like, if you're not doing that, like the next fastest way is probably like Eldritch and Shank or something. I think. I'm not sure though. Not for sure though. Time you got? It's almost, whoa, man, time's flying here. It's 4 o'clock already, huh? Having such a jolly good time today. Time's just flying by. What? 10 FCR, 76 attack rating with Mana Leech. Required level 74. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's funny. I don't know which part of that, if it was probably the 6 Mana Leech that made the requirement so high, I'm guessing, but still. This seems crazy. Say cows, gig. It crossed my mind, but it's so hard to say if you're farming with a Javazon trying to get Titans. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I would almost just spam farm Eldritch over and over again. You could get a high rune in doing that too, and so obviously cows you could too, but Eldritch is so easy. Hard to say. Better to gamble with the Geeds or with the Act 4 vendor? Oh, it doesn't actually matter who you gamble with. Got a recommendation for the wife. Switch preloaded with D2R. Perfect. Definitely go over well. Maybe better than well. Anyone ever actually found anything good from Eldritch and Shank? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I've definitely found Titans myself from Eldritch and Shank before I can remember. There was actually I found Ja runes on back-to-back days from Eldritch and Shank. I found an Istrune before on a build guide video from like his minions. I mean, so I'm saying farming Eldritch and Shank, which killing the minions counts. All kinds of stuff. Shaco, I got a Shaco on a build guide video before from Shank specifically. All kinds of stuff. You just have to kill them a bunch of times, but I mean, they're right there. You can take them out super quick. Not to mention, if you, especially on single player, they're so easy. They're so easy to kill. You can crank it up to like players 8, and you can actually level relatively quickly, like in the 70s and 80s from Eldritch. So, our Martis said he got a Zod near Eldritch. So yeah, I mean, they can drop high runes out there for sure. There's like a little pack there. You slap them out. Super easy. Is a budget Nova Sorceress better to farm with than Blizzard? Nowadays, I never really thought about better. I kind of like it better, but I don't know how much of that is because I've played Nova or Blizzard so much in the past. The thing that's good about I think Nova is a better ladder starter personally than I don't remember how I worded that, so I'm gonna start over. I think Nova is better ladder starter than Blizzard is. Like going and farming up all the keys you can do with Nova. You can obviously take out packs along the way, get that stuff. You can do cows super pretty quick anyways, talking budget wise. And then obviously end game, as you step it up, it's absolutely amazing. So oh man, what? Gaga Moja over on Twitch subscribed for 6 months at a time. I forgot, so I always forget you can do that. Thank you so much for 6 months of tier 1 sub. You legend. Ooh. That's like Giga Chad move right there. Giga Chad move right there. Subscribing for 6 months ahead of time. Appreciate you, my man. That's awesome. Thanks for supporting the channel, right? Sup Lordo said he did some Eldritch and Shank before Meth. No luck. Yeah, alright, well, all I can do is wish you the best of luck, Meth. You legend. Hopefully you get some more luck coming your way. Yeah, sorry, Trash. I didn't. I mentioned a minute ago, but he's looking for Titans on the internet or on single player. So yeah, we can't just toss him some. Oh, Pentagram says get yourself some 640 jabs. Those are the way to go. Right. True story. I guess. Just get some simple little old 640s. If, oh wait, never mind. That's some ethereal. I mean, I got so many base rune words already. I don't think I'm gonna keep it. 2 shekels from Eldritch and Shank a couple ladders ago, within 30 minutes of each other. Gen X says that. Jennifer X. That's always awesome, especially early ladder. Finding shekels, so in demand. Like you couldn't offload those fast enough on ladder. Like if it was in the first week. If you made a game like, I don't even know what, the first week they go for like a Vex, I think, right? You'd make like Vex, like Shaco for Vex, and there would be, the game would fill up like the old days, where it would be like 6 seconds would go by, and all of a sudden it's like boop, 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 and the game would be full. Got an ohm from a random chest during a paid offline. First high rune ever. Nice. The good old high rune out of a chest. I almost never even hit that stuff anymore, to be perfectly honest, but you hear the stories and it happens sometimes. One time I was having somebody was rushing me, and for whatever reason I was just following them around, and I hit up, you know, there's like the bodies that are tied to like the posts like in different acts. This one is in act 2. I just clicked it as I was running by, and a low rune popped off of it. So yeah, and it was like the first week of ladder. But the guy that was rushing me, I was like, you can just go ahead. And I snagged it real quick, but I was like, you go ahead and take it. Like, you're rushing me for free without even asking for anything. You take it. What's up, Lordo said he plays offline. He likes getting stuff himself. Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm kind of the same way, right? Kind of means a little bit more when you know you got everything yourself. Like, you didn't really had to get out there and grind. Just wanted to vent because people said it's not too rare. Yeah, they're not like super rare, so yeah, hopefully good old Sasabis goes to Liberator there. They're not too crazy rare, so all I can do is wish you the best of luck. Cryptic Axe. Boom! Not ethereal. Tomb Reaver. These can have 3 sockets too, am I correct, fellas? So that's kind of neat though. A Tomb Reaver and just because 2 things at once are always better than 1. It's always better to have 2 at once, am I right? Laying of Hands. Damage to demons, great. Fire res, attack rating, but Tomb Reaver is kind of the cool one. Let me double check. What is it? What does a Tomb Reaver roll, huh? I'm sure somebody... Tomb Reaver? I don't think I spelled it. Yeah, I guess I did. Up to 2. Oh, so it's a perfect... I thought when I seen 280, I have no idea why, but I was like, isn't that a perfect roll on the damage? So it's a 280 on that. The damage roll, the undead damage rolls 150 to 230, so that's kind of low. A lot of different rolls on this. 276, that's like 250 to 350. Perfect on the life after kill. Magic find is kind of up there. Light radius of 4. Unfortunately, only 2 sockets, though. I mean, you gotta at least have 3 to even think about it. And then you kind of want it to be ethereal, right? I would think so. Yeah, it rolls a lot. Yeah, it does roll a lot. Yeah, unfortunate. Gagamoja said he found his first 320/20 a week ago on ladder. Epic find, but it was so rich after the ladder seemed kind of meh. Yeah, those things are insane to find, right? But then what do you do after ladder with 50 burr runes, right? What do you do? What do you do? Looking at the time, 4 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and call her a wrap on the day, fellas. A little over 3 hours here for me streaming. So, mega appreciate y'all joining me. Appreciate the channel support from, you know, many different people, Wicked Plumber and a bunch of other people. Gagamoja gifting or subscribed for 6 months, or I don't know, I read that wrong, but even just Twitch Prime subs, some super chats earlier from the likes of Jordan Teague and Jonathan, and G-Stack's Gold Magic Find came through with some stuff. So, oh, I do want to shout out somebody sent me a $10 donation when I wasn't even streaming. Darth Leader just shot me a donation just saying, hey, thanks for the videos and stuff, dude. So mega appreciate that too. There's always, I mean, just shout it out, I guess. There's links in the description. You can donate anytime, just, you know, if you want to support the channel, things like that, or over on Patreon, or just becoming a channel member and things like that. So I do mega appreciate you guys, but hopefully you guys have a wonderful, if I don't talk to you again, a wonderful New Year's, and be safe, enjoy yourself, and all that good stuff. But peace out, fellas, and keep slaying.